did that great.
Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with the Bishop, special edition for you moms. Happy Mother's Day. Feliz Dia de Madre para Español. And those of you that speak English, Happy Mother's Day. I told the Spanish audience Happy Mother's Day as best as I could. Want to do a tribute to moms. Basically from Galatians chapter 5, verses 5 and 6, and then 22, 23, and 24. A mother. I had a wonderful mother. I've had a tremendously wonderful mother-in-law. My first wife was shot and killed accidentally in a tragic accident, but her mother was a good one too. I was very close to her. And so I think a mother, the church, Jerusalem which is above is free in Galatians again, and is the mother of us all. And my mother, my spiritual mother is the church. I give honor to my spiritual mother, Mary Bowen. We did her funeral a few years back. She was a precious, precious saint. But listen to this. This is the fruit of the Spirit. Joy. Most moms, if it's a real mom, she's full of joy. And joy is love's strength. I want you to get that. Peace. Peace is love's security. Anytime I was in trouble as a young boy, Mom always was there and had something positive to say. I've watched my wife Grace deal with the kids, the grandkids, the great-grandkids. No matter what they're talking about, she's always got something, some strength in joy and love strength and in love security. Key word there is love. Long-suffering. A mother suffers long. I know my mom cried a bunch of tears over me. Long-suffering is love is patience. She had patience for me. Gentleness. Mom was gentle. A mother should be gentle. Thank God you mothers are gentle. My dad wasn't a mean man, but he was very hard, very firm, very, get this done. This is how it's going to be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no excuses. Get it done. There are no but eyes. Get it done. Mom would come along and put her arm around me and say, just do what he says. I think it'll be all right. Gentleness is love's conduct. This is, to me, the path to being a mom. I'm not a female, and I'm like my dad. I want her done, and I want it done yesterday. And my wife looks and grins and says, well, I'm working on it. I said, yeah, but you're too slow. But I'm still working on it. And she just goes on. Goodness, number 5, is love's character. Goodness is love's character. A mother, I always say this way, there were 5 of us in the family, 5 kids and Dad, and Mom made 7, and she'd bake an apple pie or blueberry, whichever kind that we had, pumpkin, didn't matter. There were only 6 pieces. And when it came time for dessert and all the pie was gone, there was Mom, and she'd say, well, I never didn't really want one anyway. I've got something else I'm going to eat. I never saw what it was she was going to eat because there wasn't anything else to eat, but same way with the chicken. There was 1 chicken in the pot, 7 of us, and you can talk to my sister sometime. We were all hungry. We were 2-piece eaters. Well, there's not 14 pieces of chicken. And Mom always wound up with the back of her neck, and she said that was her favorite part. Well, goodness is love's character. And then faith. Number 6, faith is love's confidence. Faith is love's confidence. Mom always had faith. A mother should have faith. Have faith, moms. Your kids are going to make it. There's an old song by Crosby, Stills, and Nash, Teach Your Children. And it has some philosophy in there maybe I wouldn't agree with, but it says that in the end we're all going to come out of it pretty good. How many know the Lord, I've been preaching about, don't be disturbed, he that endures unto the end shall be saved. Your kids are going to make it. Now, I know every kid don't. There's some exceptions to every rule, and God knows those things, and I don't. But basically, I had to trust the Lord as a father for my children. And when I married Grace, she believed that they would be all right. Prays every day for them and loves them. Meekness, 7. A mother should be meek. Meekness is love's humility. My mom always walked in a meek situation. My grandmother did. And my wife does. And 8, temperance. Temperance is love's victory. By being in the middle, being balanced, being there. Sometimes a kid just needs you to be there. I didn't know how to talk to my mom, but I sure was glad she was there. Grace's mom, she came to live with us a few years, for about 25 years she lived with us. I was grateful for that because I got to know her and we became fishing buddies and very close. She was more like a mother than a mother-in-law. We didn't use the word in-law. We just didn't use it. But I learned through her the joy, the peace, the long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. In everything, she worked and walked in love. Joy is love's strength. Peace is love's security. Long-suffering is love's patience. Gentleness is love's conduct. Goodness is love's character. Faith is love's confidence. Meekness is love's humility. Temperance is love's victory. Now, listen to that. Against such, when you put all that together, against such, there is no force or dominion that can defeat you, Mom. They cannot defeat you, Mom. When you walk in this understanding, you don't need a law or a cause, anything to live a righteous life. You just live a righteous life. You do a righteous life because you are a righteous life. And mothers, Mary, when she birthed Christ, she knew what she was getting into. She understood that this was the Son of God and some bad things were going to happen. But she endured unto the end. When Samuel was born, his mother went to the temple and had prayed and got him and said, if you'll just let me have him till he's weaned. And he made one of the greatest prophets. And Samson, when he was born, every time a mother cries out, God hears. God will hear the prayer of a mother. Getting real spiritual with you, God hears the cry of our mother, the church, the spiritual Jerusalem. Not talking about a denomination or any kind, I'm talking about people. When we cry out to God as the church, He hears us. But we got to be full of joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. Love you, moms. God bless each one of you. I wanted to do a special today, something different, not just brag on moms, but to tell you this is what makes a mother to me. And I've had some good examples. My grandmother was a tremendous woman of God. She prayed till God moved. That's all she knew to do. I haven't attained that place yet. I get impatient, and my wife is pretty much, she just says, well, the Lord He'll get it done. And I'm thinking, when? She said, you don't think when, you just think it will be done. And so I'd like to say to my wife, Happy Mother's Day. I'd like to say to many of you out there that are my sisters in the Lord, I could name a bunch of you, and I'm not going to do that. I'll leave somebody out and get chewed out. But Happy Mother's Day. All of you, all around the world that I know that are walking in that mother realm. Happy Mother's Day. God bless every one of you. Bishop Gary, till next time, have a good day. Enjoy your day. Be blessed. Be full of life. Be full of Christ.